Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to show you a cool neat trick that you might not know on the DJI Mini 2. So let's get into it. So not many of you actually know that with this piece of kit you can actually take off and fly around without actually using any device inside your controller whatsoever. No phone, no iPad, no tablet, nothing. You can very simply put this drone up in the air nice and easily, and I'm going to show you how to do that exactly now. Not to mention I'm also going to show you another little feature that you might not be aware of also when it comes to launching this aircraft. So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to do this in real time. So first of all I'm going to turn the controller on, usual way, there we go, and I'm going to turn the drone on again in the usual way. Alright, significant the way that I'm actually holding this. Alright, so now while we're waiting for the GPS, because that still works even though you've not got a device plugged in, so we just need to wait for those lights to go green. So it's worth mentioning that while I'm waiting for that to go green, the camera I'm using today is my new Insta360 One X2, and it's really cool, very simply because I can sort of walk around if I wanted to. I mean, I'm not going to because there's a bunch of nettles around my feet, so that'd be silly of me, but if I wanted to in post, as you can see I've got my hands here, but in post-production I can very simply swing the camera around so you can look at the field that I'm stood around. It's really cool feature. So let's have a quick look then. Yep, so hopefully the camera can pick that up. We are actually flashing green. So here's how you do it. So as you can see I've got absolutely no controller, I've got absolutely no device in that controller whatsoever. So all I'm going to do is press that against my body just to make it simple. Alright, and then what I'm going to do, hold these sticks into the bottom corners. That starts the props, and then very simply, as you go to release the drone, it very simply takes flight all by itself. That's a really cool feature, isn't it, I think? Alright, now one thing to mention is this is basically like a quick launch feature, and the reason why you might want to do that is on my channel I regularly film ships, okay, and sometimes as I'm walking towards the location where I'm planning to film the ship, sometimes I will see a ship going past. It's just a little bit of a quicker way to get the drone in the air. Now one thing I need to mention out of full transparency, so we'll have a look. So let's go upwards and we'll go outwards at the same time. Alright, now what will actually happen is this drone won't allow us to go any further than 30 meters high or 50 meters in distance, and that's because we're not actually logged into the DJI Fly app. So it's at this stage what you then can do, once you've got the drone in the air, you can take your device, slot your device in your controller, nice and simple, plug it in, as you can see there. I'm going to unlock my phone. Alright, and then what I'm going to quickly do is start my screen recording. And as you can see, I am already, hopefully if you can see that, I am already on the screen. It's opened up DJI Fly up for me, all brilliant, and then I can continue to just fly around and mess around, and the drone is up in the air so much more quicker than having to get the drone out, unfold the drone, take the gimbal protector off, get your controller on, get your phone sort of in there and load up all the apps. Really simple and quick. And as I say, I mean, this drone performs brilliantly. It's a little bit windy today, but of course absolutely nothing for the quality of this drone. And you can see there's a few people just messing around on some boats there and just having a bit of a laugh. But yeah, overall really good, and hopefully you found that tip quite useful. So let's bring the drone back to me then. Like I say, just to demonstrate that little feature. So in post-production, hopefully you can see that. Obviously, if you look at me on screen, I am now controlling the drone. I'm doing nothing with my camera, but I can now turn the camera around effectively in post using the 360-degree camera, and you should be able to see the drone flying towards me and just hovering there. Really cool, isn't it? So let's just bring the drone around, and I should have been able to have just followed that using the camera in post-production. Really cool. And then we're just going to execute a very simple hand catch landing, nice and simple. So all you do, pop your hand underneath the drone, press the sticks downwards until it starts to drop, and then catch it. Right, good fun that, wasn't it? So did you know about those two features, that you can hand launch your drone, and did you know that you can simply take your drone and pop it straight up in the air without even a device plugged in. Really, really cool. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and see you on the next video.